welcome back to my channel. I'm Jules. If you're new here, welcome. Today's video is going to be super fun. It's life with a newborn. So I have a 1-month-old baby who's sitting right over here, and I want to tell you all about my postpartum journey so far. So how postpartum has gone for me, what it's like to sleep with a newborn, or getting any sleep at all, and some helpful tips that I have for you, and all kinds of fun stuff. So let's get into it. Okay, so here he is. This is Ryan James. He's 4 weeks old, 1 month old. Hello. Hi, YouTube world. Let me see if I can lift him up. Okay. Hi, YouTube world. Hi. I'm Ryan James. My last video, this kind of got blown out a little bit, so if you saw the lighting change, I fixed that this time. But anyway, we're doing good, huh, buddy? Yeah, life is good at 4 weeks old. So 1-month-old baby, and we got to use this milestone marker. This is from my sister's shop, by the way. These are really expensive at other stores, and she has a decent price on these. We also had one called I'm Here, so when he was first here, we used those little wooden updates. They're from Bibi Ale, or Bebe Ale, and she sells them in her shop too. So be sure to check it out. I will link it below for you. Okay, so in true fashion, I have my screenshot here from my cell phone of all my thoughts that I want to keep together. I no longer have pregnancy brain, but mom brain is real. I definitely get lost with a little bit less sleep, huh? But we're still getting sleep. Oh yeah, you tell him about it. We're still getting some sleep, huh, buddy? Yeah, he does smile too. So he's starting to do these little coos and little smiles, and it's just the sweetest thing in the world. So anyway, so life with a newborn. I saw a really funny meme this morning that said something like, mom's gonna get less sleep and then get mad at dad for sleeping. Not true, but it is really funny to kind of adjust to being up in the middle of the night. My husband goes to work in person every single day, and I'm teaching online from home. So I'm actually staying home right now while I'm teaching. I'm a high school photography teacher. So that's been an adjustment, but I am getting some sleep. Yeah, you sleepy boy. Yeah, he takes a nap soon. But I will tell you about sleep next. So anyway, this meme was really funny. I went on to say, dad starts to snore and you kick him and then act confused as to why he woke up. Not true, but it's really funny. It is such an adjustment. So I'm 4 weeks out. He's 4 weeks old. He's a month old on the 21st. So we've been around for 1 month, and life's been good. So it's actually been such an adjustment. In the beginning, you get very, very little sleep while they're kind of learning how to eat and do all their things, and then you're getting used to diaper changes, and then you kind of get into a routine. So I'll tell you a little bit about our 4-week routine that we're in now. Okay, I have on my sheet here that I'm in my 4-week postpartum journey. So far, I'm just gonna keep it really real on my channel. So if there's kids watching or something like that, don't have them watch this. But anyway, for moms out there, to keep it real with you, how long do you bleed for is really kind of up to your journey. So for me, I pushed my baby out myself, and we're 4 weeks out, and I'm done bleeding. So a lot of people wonder how long you bleed for and wear pads for, and the whole mesh underwear situation. I only wear mesh panties and stuff like that for the first couple days, and then you switch into pads and stuff like that. And so for me, at 4 weeks, I am done with my postpartum bleeding and stuff like that. I heard it lasts 6 to 8 weeks. So for me, 4 weeks and I'm done. I did push my baby out myself. For pain, I had 2 epidurals. They've failed. I thought, because I had back and sunny side up labor, which is a story for another time, but I did push my baby out myself, and he came in about an hour. I had a 32-hour labor, and he came in the last hour. And I only had pain in my spine really for a couple days because I had the 2 done, and then I had a spinal patch procedure done because I had a screaming headache from my spine. So basically, again, story for another time, but I just had a little bit of spine pain, but it went away within a couple, I would say a week or 2. And then, you know, from pushing, I was only in pain for like 3 or 4 days. So for 6 weeks, you kind of have to wait to work out is what you're told till you get like the 6-week clearance for working out. But for me, I'm still going on walks and stuff like that. So then I'm kind of getting out of the house. I'm still in sort of a quarantine. A lot of things are shutting down again in 2020. So to keep us mentally sane and healthy and happy when he's kind of dozing off like he is right now, he's awake, but he's definitely fading. I'll put him in the stroller and we'll kind of cruise around the neighborhood a little bit and go on a walk. My mom comes over sometimes, who's also been self-quarantining and helping us on occasion, and we just go on walks and basically get some fresh air, and it's really nice. It is November now, about 23rd, and the weather is just gorgeous in Arizona, so I'm definitely working out a little bit. Okay, so for newborn sleep, newborns, like I said, you know, just do your research. There's really no rhyme or reason about how to do what you think is best for your baby, but for me, I watched all the YouTube videos I possibly could to get tips. My sister recommended a book called The Happiest Sleeper. I will link it below. I did buy the book, but in true mom fashion, I ordered the audiobook on Audible so that I could listen to it when I was pregnant. And it definitely was very helpful for tips when he's a little bit bigger and I want to be able to have him sleep through the night. So do whatever you think is best, but that book I found to be really helpful. And then for the newborn stage, one night after not sleeping very well, I bought the Taking Care of Babies newborn class, which I will also link below. It was highly recommended by so many people. And I definitely found tons of tips in there that I implemented. So things like feeding him every 2.5 to 3 hours, mostly 3 hours, letting him get his 2.5 to 3 hour naps, just kind of depending, waking him up after he feeds. So the kind of rhythm of it is eat, awake, sleep. So we do a little bit of awake time, playtime, cooing and smiling and stuff like that, and then he'll kind of rest and I'll rock him to sleep like I'm doing now. But I highly recommend her class. I definitely found it to be very, very helpful, especially for the little tips and things on how to calm the baby and things like that. He's a pretty even-tempered, chill baby, as you can see, but it is nice to get different tips and I thought they were helpful, so I will link those below. Okay, on my list here, I did put that after implementing some of the tips that I found on YouTube and the books that I read and the class that I took, I definitely wanted to say that at 4 weeks, he eats about every 3 hours now, and he does do the eat, awake, sleep routine, and then we do follow the 9:30 or 10:30 bedtime, so I'll change his diaper, sometimes I'll give him a bath. I really want to get his circadian rhythm on point, so circadian rhythm of keeping them awake with bright lights and daytime during the day, and then very cozy, warm, very, very minimal light at nighttime. So again, we'll do the eat, awake, sleep. I'll change his diapers. Sometimes we do a bath. We definitely relax. I put some lotion on him, do his hair, and then we'll kind of eat and then burp him and get him to sleep after I change his diaper. And that's been really working for us around 10:30 usually. He'll sleep till around 1 or 2 in the morning. And then he'll wake up and we'll do what's called a dream feed. So if you haven't heard of a dream feed yet, that's a super popular phrase for, it's just like a business feed. You're just all about game face. Basically, you're just a boob or a bottle at that point. And for me, it's a bottle and I just basically feed him. I change his diaper and I don't kind of play with him or interact with him too much, that he just goes back to sleep. Okay? Yeah. So I really like that routine because we're getting a lot more sleep from basically 10-ish to 1 or 2-ish, and then he goes back down to sleep after his business or dream feed and diaper change, and then he's back up around 5:30, and sometimes even after that he'll go back to sleep for about an hour. So I'm getting around 6, 7, even 8 hours on occasion, and that's amazing for a new mom. So I highly recommend the Taking Care of Babies class. I highly recommend the Happiest Baby Sleep book that I will link below. And I highly recommend just following your mom instincts and knowing what is best for your baby. But the circadian rhythm seems to really be helping. So the first couple weeks were like, my friend called it the wild, wild west. Very true. Lots of diapers, lots of feedings, minimal sleep, and then you kind of figure it out. So highly recommend those tips that I shared. Okay, so for a 1-month update, he did gain 2 pounds since he's born. And that's really, really good. He did gain 2 inches. Are you gonna smile about it? He smiles in his sleep. He did gain 2 inches. He's grown and he's growing. He is the sweetest little love of my life. Yeah, Daddy and I are obsessed with you. And all our families met him. He has had a lot of visitors with masks on. We're being really cautious with it being RSV, flu season, and also COVID. It's like the triple threat. So we're just being extremely safe, extremely cautious, and kind of minimizing who can and who can't meet him, and that's very tricky. So my heart goes out to all the moms out there doing that too. Besides that though, he's growing into bigger clothes, so he's in the 0 to 3 month size. I think by like Christmas, if not New Year's, he'll be in the 3-month size, but he's in 0 to 3 still. Size 1 diapers already, so no more newborn diapers, and it's just crazy. He's growing like a weed. And he has all kinds of hair, and he smiles, and he's super sweet. And so we're just really blessed and grateful for him. And it's been super fun. So just enjoy that first newborn 1-month stage if you're a mom out there like me. and soak it up. It goes super fast, and enjoy it. So if you're pregnant out there, if you're a new mom or new dad, new parent, and you're getting ready for baby or have a baby, good luck to you. Enjoy the process. Trust your gut instincts. Everything about it is beautiful. And then following those classes that I listed below, those super duper helped me, especially with the advice from my sister of that book. I'm so excited to be getting some sleep. I definitely feel like I'm up and able to shower, which is something I wanted to add in. You definitely have time to shower if you listen to their nap times. You can, squeeze in lunch and all these things, so don't feel like people telling you that you can't shower, you can't eat, you can't take care of yourself. It's true, it's not true. You totally can, and you can totally find what works for you. So thanks so much for watching today's video. I'm super excited to share more updates. I don't know what else I'll be doing for these, probably like 3 months, 6 months, we'll see. And I will have a gift guide video coming out soon too for the holidays. And yeah, just thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you in our next one.